What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this album from King Des called Eastern Nights. Now, King Des is a rapper who's from Ghana, but he's actually residing in Newark, New Jersey right now. And if you want to find out more about him and check out his music, you can just take a look at all the links down below. But what you're in for with this album right here is a collection of braggy, bassy bangers with a little bit of auto-tune usage thrown in as well. It really does have that standard mainstream sound, but I gotta say, he pulls it off nicely, and if you like that genre of rap, you are absolutely going to love this. It all kicks off with some really thick bass rolls. They are thicker than Sophia Rose on the intro track and Top Dog. These ones are absolute bangers. And Next Level is another braggy banger that has some pretty memorable basketball bars when Des spits, "You wasn't with me shooting in the gym, 1,000 makes a day, shots wasn't touching the rim," and also, "Never letting up, I'll never lose, stepping over cats like AI over Lou." Just some clever bars right there about basketball. You know we got the playoffs going on right now, so I can certainly appreciate that. But that braggy type of content is mostly what you're in for with this album, so if you're hoping for some interesting concepts, some in-depth storytelling or thought-provoking content, you really are not going to get that here. So that is something that does hold it back a little bit. Not to say everybody's got to try to be Common or Mos Def and come through with this stuff, but there really is not a lot of depth or memorable moments here in regards to the subject matter. It all kind of sounds very common, to be honest with you. Whether he's stacking money and fucking bitches on No Drama or dropping private jet bars on Peso, you're going to hear a lot of stuff that you've heard rappers rap about a million times before. He doesn't really approach it in any unique way as far as his vocals, his flows, or anything like that. Like I said, a lot of this is very standard, just that generic mainstream sound that's really taken over the past couple of years. You're even going to get a Fuck the Haters anthem with the hazy atmospheric joint called Fakes Watching, and the operatic banger Ice Age really just follows all the cliches, because you're going to hear lines on here about popping bottles, spending money, flipping bricks, icy wrists, just run down the line of, basically if you're just going to make a rap song, these are some of the things that you would rap about if you were just trying to make like a parody of rap, you know what I mean? So it's not very interesting, but it is what it is, and he's not the only one doing it, so it's not like I'm trying to be too hard on him. It's just that he's not mixing things up too much. He does pull the sound off well, as I said. Even the song What's Love is this pretty smooth relationships-based track with great singing vocals on the end of it, but it's just a very impersonal and generic album. There really isn't much to break down here, so I kind of feel like a broken record when I'm using words like standard, generic, impersonal, but really that just is what it is. Everything from the auto-tune usage, to his voice, to his flows, to the production style, he isn't doing anything to separate himself apart. It is a pretty safe album where he's not taking any risks at all. But to be fair, you do get glimpses of insight once in a while. The song Survival, for example, has him spitting some come-up bars and also briefly touching on stolen culture and heritage, but these are fleeting moments. Like, these ideas aren't fleshed out in enough great detail. He's not really breaking them down or leaving you with any sort of emotional impact or anything that's really going to get you thinking about it over and over. It's kind of straight to the point. Whereas the song Highway is much better because he goes even further into humble beginnings, and he also touches a little bit on black struggle over this haunting backdrop. So that was one of the finer, more memorable moments on here. But overall, to me, this is a 5.5 out of 10. If you do enjoy standard bangers and this mainstream sound, I think you might like this more than me. But if you've grown kind of tired of it over the years, if you like artists who take a bit more chances, take some risks, bring a little bit of subject matter and depth once in a while, again, you don't got to be Mos Def or Common, but just a little something to tell your story, set yourself apart, put a unique flavor on it. Stuff like that will go a long way, because as it stands, it's not a very memorable album. So a 5.5 out of 10 feels fair to me. The overall quality is great. If you like this style, check it out, but there's not too much more to be said about it. So those are my thoughts on this project. Check it out for yourself, and then hit me up with your thoughts and opinions down below. And of course, make sure you do that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.